Welcome to Little John's Yarns. It's time for another crochet gadget and review. So today we're going to be looking at 3 crochet related gadgets. The first one is a crochet hook with a twist. The second is to bring new life to your old fuzzy crochet projects. And last is a pattern Caddie kit. So if you'd like to jump through this whole review, I left timestamps down below. So I'm not going to make you wait anymore. Let's hop right into it. Number 1. First, we're going to look at the Line Brand London K hook. So before I show you this hook, I want to tell you exactly who London K is. London K is a Brooklyn-based yarn bomber. She's pretty much known all over the world. She has clothing and now she's making crochet hooks. A lot of her work is kind of like loosey-goosey to be created fast because she is a yarn bomber, so therefore her work's got to be put out quickly. So let me show you this hook up close. As you can see, there is a twist going around the shaft of the hook. Pretty nifty. Let me show you the head of the hook. This is one of my favorite parts. As you know, I am a Susan Bates crochet hook lover. So those inline hooks to me are one of my favorites, so that's a plus. So I'm not going to talk too much about this. I'm going to take this down to the table so you can see this thing in action. Here's the crochet hook up close. As you can see, there's a twist in the shaft. And what I like about this hook, it pretty much molds to my hand. If you have a knife grip, this is wonderful. Let me see how it works with the pencil grip. I'm not a pencil grip crocheter, so I'm not sure. It feels pretty nice as a pencil grip too, but definitely if you're a knife grip holder, wonderful. So I am going to try this yarn. This is a Bernat Softies chunky yarn. It is a number 6 weight yarn. And right now I am using a 9mm crochet hook. I really like this hook. One, like I said, because of the head, it seems to pick up the stitches very easily. And I'm having no problem with it. Last stitch. And I worked this whole swatch with this right here. As you can tell, the stitches are loosey-goosey because of the size of the crochet hook. All right, so I'm going to bring this back to the table and give you my final review. The one thing I forgot to mention about this crochet hook, they only come in 3 sizes. The sizes are, this is the smallest, a 9mm crochet hook, 11.5, and a 20mm crochet hook. That's why her work is so loosey-goosey, because she's working with such huge hooks so she can get through her projects faster. So on a scale of 1 to 5 balls of yarn, I'm going to give this 4 balls of yarn, but I want to give you an explanation why. I only take away 1 star because she doesn't have any other size crochet hooks. I would love to see this handle, just the handle, as like an ergonomic crochet hook with a different size head. So London K, if you're listening right now, I love the handle of your crochet hooks. Can you make that for smaller hooks too? Number 2. Next, we are going to look at the Magic Tech Rechargeable Fiber Shaver Lint Remover Sweater Diffuser. All right, if you're anything like me, you have crochet projects that are years old, that's been tossed in a wash machine, and you have these fuzzy little balls all over. I think it's called pilling. I don't know. If you know how to pronounce that, please give me the correct pronunciation down in the comments below. But I can try to show you as much as I can. This is an old pillow cover I made. Can you see the little fuzzes all over top of it? So I looked online and I found this fuzz lint remover. I looked for the best one. This one had 11,000 reviews had, what is this, 4.5 stars, so it was one of the highest ratings. I wanted to see if this would work on crochet and would not damage my items. So I'm enough talking about all this. I'm going to take it down to the table and you're going to watch me shave this and see if it works. As you can see, this is a very old pillow, so I'm going to turn this on. If it gets too loud, I'm just going to mute the video. As you can see, I'm working on 1 triangle piece of this pillow, and I'm pushing pretty hard. It's only picking up the fuzzy pieces and no strands of yarn, and that's the most important part. All right, I'm going to bring it up to the table so you can see a little comparison. Look at the before and after of this pillow. The pillow almost looks brand new on the right-hand side. All right, let me tell you about some of the things that come along with this rechargeable lint remover. So unfortunately, I can't find where I put the box, so I'm just going to explain what comes with it. It comes with a USB cord for recharging. It also has a little lint brush to help clean the lint trap. It comes with a cover for safety. And on the back, a tiny little lint brush like this. And right now, let's look at the most fun part. Let's clean off the little lint trap. Right here, all you have to do is press this button. It was coming off easier. There we go. to remove the lint trap. Yee, got some lint right there. So what's in this lint trap? All I did was remove lint from just one triangle section of this pillow. So let's see how much we got. If I had the brush, it would be a lot easier. Look how much fuzz and grossness came off of my pillow. It's no longer there. All right, so let's take a look at this one more time. I actually love this. I was afraid that I might put a hole through my yarn, but it didn't even do this. But don't think this is just a rub it on it and all your lint's gonna be gone. I actually had to work at this for a while to get a good bit of lint off, but I like it and enjoy it. So I'm ready to give you this review on this lint shaver here. On a scale of 1 to 5 balls of yarn, I'm gonna give this lint shaver 5 balls of yarn. Number 3. Last, we're going to look at the Yarn Valet yarn pattern holder. Okay, when it first came in, I knew I wasn't going to be sold on it. So this is what it looks like. Nothing fancy, just a tube. What you're supposed to do with this tube, you're supposed to take any one of your printed off PDF patterns and stick it into here so your patterns won't get messed up or written on. And they say you can also stick yarn inside so you won't lose your item as you work. So I'm going to take this down to the table and show it to you up close. So here's what it looks like up close. So what you're supposed to do is take off one of the ends. It's removable. Let me take off this part. And they tell you all you need to do is roll up your pattern like so and stick it on the inside. That wasn't too hard. And let's see, oops, it's a little wrinkled. Let's see if a skein of yarn fits inside. I just grabbed this Caron Simply Soft. You wouldn't be able to get anything much bigger than this. But of course you wouldn't have it in there as you're crocheting. All right. So they say the great thing about this when you're crocheting, if you need to go a row, you just flip it and flip it as you go. And if you don't want to write on your pattern, you can get a dry erase marker. And let's say you are done with round 4 and you just scratch it out. Done with round 5, scratch it out. I can see this working well on like a graph can or something. This way you don't have to ruin your pattern as you go. All right, so I guess it's okay. Let me bring it back up to the table and tell you what I think. All right, you got to see this up close. As you can see, it does not fit much yarn in there. I thought I was going to call myself being smart. I'm like, this looks pretty much easy to make. So I took myself a 2 liter of pop, cut the top off, and thought to myself, maybe if I just roll up the pattern, it'll work just the same. So I tried to roll it up. I already know the answer to this. I put it inside, and it doesn't exactly fit as nicely as this thing. So I gave it a try. But you're probably ready for the review. On a scale of 1 to 5 balls of yarn, I'm going to give this 1 ball of yarn. To me, it's really not that necessary. And if I want to read a pattern, I'm just going to lay it down on the table and look at it as I go. So guys, if you enjoyed this crochet gadget review, make sure you check out all my other reviews. I'll leave them over here. And give this video a like and a thumbs up. And I'll see you all on the very next video. Bye guys.